Greetings. Hello, welcome. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Goob, thank you. Greetings. Konnichiwa. Thank you. So just in the key of F. Just going to go to the key of C, C major. Oops. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Young girls pick them every one. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? Gone married, young men, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young men gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young men gone? Gone as soldiers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the soldiers gone? Gone to graveyards, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time passing. Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time ago. Where have all the graveyards gone? Return back to flowers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Gotta do a tune-up. be some way out of here. Said the joker to the thief, I can't get no relief. Businessmen, they drink my wine. Plowman is my eye. Another along the line. Know what any of it is worth. No reason to get excited. Greeting, hello, Archie. The thief he kindly spoke. There are many here among us that think life is nothing but a joke. But you and I will admit you this, and that is not our fate. So let us not talk falsely now. The hour is getting late. No reason to get excited. The thief he kindly spoke. There are many here among us that think life is nothing but a joke. And you and I would admit you this, and that is not our fate. So let us not talk falsely now. The hour is getting late. All along the watchtower, princes kept the view. Wild women came and went, barefoot servants too. Outside in the distance, a wild cat did growl. Two riders were approaching, the wind began to howl. Thank you so much. Thank you for tapping on the screen. Thank you for subscribing. Hello, welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kim. Just going to swap over to the key of G. Here we go, G major. Far away, where the soft winds blow, far away from it all, there's a place you go where the teardrops fall. Far away in the stormy night, far away, and across the wall, I see you there in the flickering light, where the teardrops fall. We bang the drum slowly, and we played the fight lowly. You know that song in my heart. From the twinkling of twilight to the shadows of moonlight, you can show me a new place to start. I've torn my clothes, I've drained the cup, stripping away at it all, waiting now as the sun comes up, where the teardrops fall. By rivers of blindness, with love and with kindness, we can hold up a toast if we meet, to the cutting of fences, to sharpen our senses that linger in the fireball heat. Roses are red, violets are blue, and time is beginning to crawl. I might just have to come and see you where the teardrops fall. Greetings. Do you mean today? Today I've just gone live for about 20 minutes now. But I've been going live on social media for several years, probably close to 10 years on various apps. I love entertaining. I used to entertain on live stage many years, like 50 years ago, actually 55 years ago. But I have a drinking problem, so I don't go live on stage now like I used to. I've been clean and sober since 1992. And social media now is my main stage, is my main platform. Sometimes you make me happy. Sometimes you make me sad. Sometimes you make me happy. But baby, sometimes you make me mad. Yeah, mostly you make me mad. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Skip life completely, stuff it in a cup. You once told me that money is like us. It lies, but it won't stand up. And for you, down is up. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Linger on. Hello, welcome. Your pale blue eyes. Used to think of you as my mountaintop. Used to think of you as my peak. Used to think of you as my everything that I had but just couldn't keep. That I had but just couldn't keep. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Linger on your pale blue eyes. If I could take everything that was pure and as strange as what I see, I'd put that in front of the mirror. I'd put you in front of me. Yeah, babe, I put you in front of me. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Now what we did yesterday was fine, though I know that it's a sin. But baby, you know, I'd probably do it once again. Yeah, what we did yesterday was fine. I'd probably do it once again. The fact that you are everything. The fact you're my best friend. Hello. Thank you. Thank you, Aussie mate. Just got a bit of competition from the local airport. I live very close to the airport, so every so often get a flight going quite close to the house. If you're traveling to the North Country Fair, where the winds get heavy on the borderline, please remember me to the one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Please see for me that her hair, it is long, that it curls and falls all down her breast. Please see for me that her hair, it is long. That's the way I remember her best. Now I'm kind of wondering if she remembers me at all. Many times I've often prayed in the darkness of my nights and in the brightness of my days. Now if you go in a snowflake storm, when the rivers freeze as summer ends, please see for me that a coat keeps her warm, protects her from the falling snow. Thank you. I guess I'm just a performer or just a musician. Yeah, back in the early, right through the 60s, I kind of developed a reputation locally as a musician, very young, talented musician. My mother was a singer, and I used to accompany her. And wherever, my mother also was a bit of a social animal. She loved to throw parties, which meant that there's always alcohol around. So by the age of 10, I started to realize that in order to get over stage fright, if I had a little bit of my dad's rum, he loved his rum, a little bit of my mother's vodka, that used to take the edge off my nerves. Trouble was that once I became a teenager and I had more access to alcohol, I became quite a problem to myself as well as to my friends and family. I finally went clean and sober in 1992. So now this is my main stage. Greetings. Hello, Praveen. Riders on the storm, riders on the storm, into this house are born, into this world are thrown, like a dog without a bone, and after our long, riders on the storm. Greetings, hello. Hello, Massimo. Greetings. There's a killer on the road. Killer on the road. His brain is squirming like a toad. Killer on the road. Take a long holiday. Let your children play. Killer on the road. Hello, greetings. Thank you for being. Hello, Tom. Hello, Zilo's mother, Zilo's minion. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the kind words. There's a killer on the road. Killer on the road. His brain is squirming like a toad. Killer on the road. Take a long holiday. Let your children play. Killer on the road. Girl, you gotta love your man. Gotta love your man. Take him by the hand. Help him understand. Your love we can depend. Hello. The world will never end. Hello from New Zealand. Hello, Robert. Sorry. Hello, Robert. If you give this man a ride, sweet memory will die. killer on the road. Girl, you gotta love your man. Gotta love your man. Take him by the hand. Help him understand. Your love we can depend. The world will never end. Gotta love your man. Thank you, Robert. Mama, excuse me. Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark. Too dark to see, and it feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Mama, wipe the blood from my eyes. I can't see too clear now anymore. And Mama, the walls are all closing in, and it feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Mama, put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. That long dark cloud is coming down, and it feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Almost heaven, West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Oh, thank you, Zilo's Minion. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hello, Pam. Greetings. All my memories gather round her. Mine is later, stranger to the water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste and moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads. Thank you so much. Doing well. Thank you, Pam. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Zilo's Minion. If I go out to Alberta, weather's good there in the fall. Got some friends that I can go to Athens Fall, to Athens Fall. Still I wish you'd change your mind if I ask just one more time. But I know we've been through this 100 times or more. For a strong wind that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high. All these things that don't change, come what may. someone made. I've been a mile of gold. It's these expressions I never give that keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Thank you. I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. It's been in my mind, it's such a fine line that keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. If I should leave here tomorrow, will you remember me? 'Cause I must be traveling on now. There's too many places I've got to see. Thank you so much. I'm just going to swap over. I'll play a couple of numbers in the key of E. Somewhere here is a key of E. Found it. Hello. How many roads must a man walk down before they will call him a man? And how many seas must the white dove sail before she can sleep in the sand? And how many times can the cannonballs fly before the fall of a band? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times can a man lift his head and before he can see the sky? And how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? And how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can the mountains exist before they wash the crumbling to the sea? some people exist before they're allowed to be free. How many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. They're selling postcards of the hanging. They're painting the passports brown. The beauty parlor is filled with satyrs. The circus is in town. There comes a blind commissioner. They've got him in a trance. One hand is tied to a tightrope walker. The other is in his pants. And the riot squad, well, they're restless. They need somewhere to go. As my love and I look out tonight on Desolation Row. Now, Cinderella, she seems so easy. Takes one to know one, she smiles, puts her hands in her back pocket, Bette Davis style. And Romeo, well, he's moaning, you belong to me, I believe. And someone else says, you're in the wrong place, my friend, I think you'd better leave. And the only sound that could be heard after the ambulance is gone is Cinderella sweeping up on Desolation Row. Now the moon is almost hidden. The stars are beginning to hide. All the fortune-telling ladies have taken all their things inside, all except for Cain and Abel and the hunchback of Notre Dame. Everybody is making love or else expecting rain. And the Good Samaritan, he's dressing, he's getting ready for the show. He's going to the carnival tonight on Desolation Row. Ophelia is neath the window. For her, I feel so afraid. On her 22nd birthday, she's already an old maid. To her, death is quite romantic. She wears an iron vest. Her religion is her profession. Her sin is her lifelessness. Though her eyes are fixed upon Noah's great rainbow, she spends her time peeking into Desolation Row. Thank you. Frankenstein, disguised as Robin Hood, with his memories in a trunk, came by about an hour ago with his friend, a jealous monk. They both looked so immaculately frightful as they bummed a cigarette. Then they went off sniffing drain pipes and reciting the alphabet. Now you would not know to look at him, but he was famous long ago for playing the electric violin on Desolation Row. Thank you for tapping. Thank you so much. I'm just going to change harmonica. I'm just going to go to the key of G major. Moody River more than near, land of Venus night. Moody River, your muddy water took my baby's life, took my baby's life. Saturday evening, down by the old oak tree, I went looking to find my love there to meet me. On the ground I lay her glove with a note attached to me. She said, my love, done you wrong, now I must set you free. No longer can I live with this sin and this lie. I could never let you know that guy was just a friend. I looked in the muddy water, what did I see? A lonely, lonely, lonely face just looking back at me. Tears in his eyes and a note to his lips, and the sweet, sweet words of his love at his fingertips. No longer can I live with this sin and this lie. I could never let you know that guy was just a friend. Moody River, more deadly, Moody River, more deadly than the rainiest night. Moody River, your muddy waters took my baby's life, took my baby's life. Thank you so much. I'm just going to have myself a rest. I shall be back in a little while. I'm just going to take myself an hour off. Thank you so much. Be safe out there. Whoops, where's the off switch? There we go. Bye for now. Thank you again for the support. Brilliant.